Hello and welcome to another reaction review video with me, Nina Schofield, and back to Dimash Kudaibergen with the new wave version. This is from 2019, so this is very recent and probably the most recent of the videos that I've reacted to of Dimash. I have done quite a few videos now. I'm kind of pacing myself, working my way through, as some of you may know if you've watched my previous Dimash videos, which I will link up in the description box down below. So I have absolutely no idea what to expect with this one, not a clue. I do know actually, I do know what to expect in terms of vocals. It's going to be insane, right? It's going to be great. So I do know that much, but I just don't know what this song is like. We're in a totally different setup here, just looking at the first shot from the screen. So I think it's going to be really cool to see what kind of music he's singing. Is it that kind of popera thing that I know you guys liked me kind of coining for the first Dimash video that I did, which was SOS? Or is it going to be more in one area or the other, so more pop, more opera? I don't know. We're going to find out. Before we do, just to let you guys know, you can send me your vocals, so you singing any song, to my Wisio page, wisio.com/Nina Schofield. I can help you with your vocal journeys. You can also send me your lyrics if you're into writing music yourself, and you can send me any question that you might have for me. I will leave that link down here. Okay, so Dimash, are we ready? No, New Wave 2019. Very moody lighting. There he is. Looking smart. Piano. Oh, some traditional instruments, but strings as well. Very nice. Dimash already looking full of emotion, so I wonder what this song is going to be about. I have the captions on. Here we go. Ooh. Those drums are like a heartbeat. Very breathy vocal delivery. But a little touch of mix there. Oh, just on the end of that tail end of that note, we had a very lovely kind of chestier vocal, but then it moved into the breathy vocal tone, actually more mixed. Let me just have a listen again. No, a little bit more chest. There we go. Look at the staging as well, wow. Very clever. Music following the melody somewhat. Really interesting for us to go down into the lower vocal tones for Dimash, because quite often I see a lot of him doing a little bit of low and then he goes, I don't know, mid to high quite quickly. So this has been really interesting to hear him go lower and lower and lower. Very different vocal quality. And we've got this 16th shuffle pattern on the drums. Lots of little semitone movements. Raised movements as he raises up, the music matches him. So we're really focusing a lot on these semitone movements. Da-da-da. All these little, this song's kind of creeping forward, isn't it? So he's not singing full volume yet. We've had a few dynamic changes, but certainly not the massive dynamic changes that we're used to seeing with Dimash, but they will come later, I am quite sure of it. I don't quite understand the translation of the lyrics, so I'm trying my best here. A little bit more chest vocal. Still always has that open jaw. Like that. The flip in his vocal. Okay, so we keep moving up. There's several little key changes in this, and also as we're moving into these sections, the repeated sections, he is now kind of starting to push a little bit more, so that vocal dynamic is being pushed. I think I'm getting from this song, so the translation on screen is, know that love in heaven has a dock, which is quite hard thing for me to think of. So know that love in heaven has a dock, has a place, I guess. So even if they're kept apart, they'll always be able to be together somehow. Is that the right translation? Am I getting that right? Let me know exactly what this song means in the comments. Turning there with his chest vocal. A little vocal twist. There's that operatic bit. I really like that melodic change. Just opens it out, doesn't he? Oh yeah, open jaw, so good. Oh, and there, he's not focusing on his vibrato at the end of that note. That was more that rockier thing that I've seen in some of his performances before, where I just think, oh, Dimash could sing any kind of genre. He doesn't have to stick to just one, because he's got these qualities that he just lets shine through in different moments. Even if the song is not rocky, he gives it that little something that sounds a bit rockier. Oh, there's the lady! This staging is phenomenal, isn't it? With the fire and then the blue, kind of like water. It's like the opposites. The battle of their love, I guess. Very smooth. Oh. Yes, I love when he does the traditional... Oh, but... Actually, is that just traditional Kazakhstani singing, or was he doing a little bit of a scat sing in there as well? Was it a mix of the two? I got some scat vibes from that, which I really enjoyed. Let's just take that back slightly. I feel like Dimash would push boundaries. Love that movement. I wish I could do that. With that nasal twang. Mic technique. He just pulls back, you know, on the mic. That was a great example of using your range, or moving between different parts of your range correctly, where you have these bigger notes and you just you really extend your jaw so that you get the sound out with ease, because it can be so easy if you keep your jaw shut to just miss the mark slightly. But Dimash, he always prepares for that, and I think that that's something that sets him apart from other singers, because he clearly has the technique down, and as a vocal coach, I appreciate that. Yeah. I love how the music is complementing him. Opera. Oh. Hey. Again? Breath control. Oh, and the tail end of that as well. I mean, I've kind of got to the point now where I've seen Dimash do such incredible things with his vocal that when he does another incredible thing, I'm like, yeah, but the breath control, you know? But that's not to say that that wasn't amazing. I mean, if I was watching this for the first time, if I had never seen Dimash before and I saw just that clip, I would be very impressed. Let's just say that. So everything's come back down. Love the piano. Oh, and the sounds of the water. See, the blue is representing water. Aha, is that the end of the song? See, because this clip is 7.5 or nearly 8 minutes long, I thought that there was going to be extra, I thought it was going to be a super long song, but clearly not. I'm just going to skip forward and just check. No. He's getting the flowers that he deserves so much. So yeah, of course there's going to be 2 minutes of flower giving. Great, so I really enjoyed that. I don't think it's if I'm ranking all of the Dimash performances I've seen so far, that's not my absolute top. I think my absolute top is always going to be SOS, just because it was my introduction to Dimash and seeing how incredible his vocal was. But what I liked about this particular performance was the matching between the staging, the music and his vocal, and that whole kind of effect of it, which I think is really important when you're putting on a performance, is to take the audience somewhere, you know, tell that story. And I wish I could have understood the lyrics a little bit more, but I know you guys are going to help me out with that in the comments box down below. And in the meantime, please do let me know what I should be listening to next. Oh my goodness, I hope I don't run out of things to listen to. No, surely not. He's always going to be performing, isn't he? So yes, please do let me know, and you can find me on my Wisio page, wisio.com/Nina Schofield, where you can send me your vocals and your questions. And you can also find me on my Instagram and Twitter at Nina_Schofield, and I will look forward to seeing you guys again very soon. Love you. Bye.